I don't care. Anyway, let's react. The harsh reality of having no bitches. I mean, no hobbies. I'm just gonna paste it in the chat, YouTube chat. Anyways, let's go.
So the harsh reality of having no hobbies is essentially that it makes you a shell of a person, makes you easy to manipulate, it makes you a follower of dumb people. So we're gonna
True.
break down what it does to you, how it affects a person's life. I'm saying you, but I'm sure if you're watching this, you're not one of them. Or if you are, then listen up. So how does what I'm saying make any sense? Hobbies
Hello,
are
hello,
like
hello.
voluntary learning tools. It requires information about yourself, it requires introspection,
Okay, so it's a bit
reflection, it
the voices are a bit louder now. The
requires knowing
voices.
what you like, what you're into, first of all. It requires being an active learner, being willing to learn new things, willing to accept that in order to get better at it, you first need to suck at it. It requires patience, requires a functional brain, requires putting pieces together, like
The
learning
lemon
outside
though.
of your like hobby, also from other things and applying it to your hobby, putting two things together that might not be related explicitly. But anyways, a lot of people, it seems to me, like are missing like the first step of getting a hobby in the first place. The reason I'm even making this video is that I've observed that a lot of people are lacking hobbies, lacking interest in the world, lacking interest in learning things about what's going on around them, especially like in this state of the world that we're in with all the world events going on that are like masquerading as other things, such as like age verification laws being passed, like chat control laws, class wars that people don't realize are class wars, Epstein stuff, government cover-ups. It might sound conspiratorial if you lack interest. These world events have been making it more evident to me that people lack interest in learning things and just want to like accept all the explanations that their parents told them.
I don't know if people is not interested in like learning new stuff, but I think it's because you know having to learn stuff takes time rather than using social media. Just watching other people learn stuff is easier than learning itself because my God, it's fresh. Mm-hmm. I what was I saying? Yeah, people tend to do just view other people learning skill because in some way viewers watching other people learn new skills could have like secondhand knowledge be passed on to them. Like if I watch someone paint, in some ways I have learned how to paint as well in some form or capacity, right? Because the the video showed how you did it. You probably explained the content creator probably explained how they found out about this technique or procedure. And yeah, I think that's like a way that people might think they learn something. Um,
Basically, there's a lot of adults that don't ever grow up, that are just stuck in like past snapshot as people, as far as their mindset, you know, as far as the way they view the world. And it's a result of missing the first step of like having introspection and self-reflection, thinking about what you like, thinking about what you don't like, and then taking steps from there towards like building something or like learning something or anything. So for example, let's say your hobby is drawing. We are a drawing channel here traditionally. What does drawing require? It requires a lot of patience, it requires trial and error, learning new techniques, learning about techniques you don't necessarily want to use, but it's good to know that they exist, that they're in the
yes.
arsenal. Making art requires you to have taste of some kind. You need to develop as a person for this. It requires things that you want to express, which is reflected in your output, in your work output, like how it looks, what it says. It requires learning new things, learning techniques, putting in the hours, putting in the mileage,
Mm-hmm.
developing your voice. Requires learning about other art forms or like things that are not art that you might want to reflect in your art.
God.
Requires living, going through experience.
Oh my God. the the chili sauce. Woo!
experiences that are reflected in your art. And that's just one example. Like a hobby can be anything. It can be like writing, sports. It can be walking around, traveling. I don't know, like anything that you take interest in. You might want to like put in the hours to develop it and like shape it in the direction that you want. And all of this results in making you a more well-rounded person, taking information from various places in your life and around you, and making a whole picture out of it. But if you don't have any hobbies, for example, then what do you really do? Like you lack the ability.
My hobby is watching other people talk about other stuff. Like this one. Wait. Take my water. So yeah. Another thing is that um while scrolling internet for and look at other people have hobbies, that can also help like other people test other hobbies as well because you're watching videos can like spark your imagination. Like me, I what can I give an example? Me of course, I stream, and guess what? Who inspired me to stream? While playing games. That's right. Other people that plays when stream online. I'm a, more- I am more of a watcher, and I want to try this hobby as well because deep down I think other people like feel that watching alone does not fulfill their like feelings or something. So they try. Most of them probably don't showcase it or upload it on their online life. Because I think as well that what you see online is probably the minority. Like relationship stuff, belief stuff. That's probably like the minority. That seems like the major because a lot of people, I mean, that seems majority because less people doesn't show their side. You get what I mean? Anyways.
To put things together in your mind, to learn how things are related to each other that might not seem related. It just makes
Yeah, that's one as well. Like, I like that point as well. Having hobbies that you at first does not seem like have no connection, then in the long run, you might see a connection. No, art and programming, while two different fields, just watch to open great view. Oh, no, no. Sorry, I watches. What am I saying? Twitch is doing something. Anyways, what I say? Art and programming, while they're two different fields, can like have a connection some way. Like video game video game development. So yeah.
easier to manipulate also with like simplistic viewpoints that I don't know, like some populistic politicians might spread out, like because it sounds simple on the surface. It sounds like carries like some simplistic emotional weight that is like that the person with no hobbies is very receptive to, because it's like simple to understand, but things aren't always so simple. That's the problem. Like a lot of things are layered, they're going through like lots of industries, lots of people, lots of filters, and as human beings, our objective is to deconstruct all of this and understand like how information gets to us, like who is saying it, why they're saying it, how it got to them, and like we need to have our curiosity. But if somebody never took the first step towards having any curiosity, then like what is the end result of that? It's just like no personal development. It's just like compliance with the dumbassery, like red pillist ideology, fascism, I don't know, like echo chambers that you might get stuck in, like information warfare, all sorts of shit. And like as adults, it is our responsibility to like educate ourselves and to have interest in it.
I can't believe I'm adult, by the way. Hmm. I'm like it's been a while since I graduated college. I had a few years of work experience on my belt. At the same time, doesn't feel like I'm an adult. Maybe that's like how other adults are feeling right now.
If you have time at your disposal, then like I think we all should do our part in like becoming more well-rounded people. And having a
Mhm.
hobby is a clear sign of somebody that is like striving toward that at the very least. So I think these things are inherently related because a hobby is self-induced, not induced, but it's something that you want to do. It's wanting to develop yourself in some aspect, like whatever it may be, the need to do that. And if it's not there, if the first step towards this has never been taken, then like it just makes for kind of a shell of a person that is just like following whatever is thrown at them since their childhood. These types of people may be stuck in like generational loops of repetition of the same behaviors, patterns, like opinions. Like why should a modern person think like somebody from the, I don't know, 60s, 50s at this point, like what their parents and their grandparents thought? Like the world is so rapidly changing that we cannot allow to like think like this, and we need to be updating our consciousness, our like brain capacity, our brain, like our knowledge, and have curiosity and know that of course like you're never gonna have all the answers, like, but it's better to have some than not try at all or not even want to try, you know. That's it's fucked up. Like you can't live like this, but a lot of people.
Um. Yeah, he's right, but I don't know about the part of like in some ways having updated beliefs that the previous generation did, because while I know that most of it may be outdated, there's some that like hmm, lemon label on the lemon. There's some knowledge that are like specialized specialized on their case because they have been through the they have been in some places that I don't think you cannot, and vice versa. There's some achievements or occur situation that the previous generation will not experience now. Some ways you have to learn something. I think there's like a song about it. You have to take the good in the bad, smile when you're sad, or something like that. I don't know.
And that's what drives me to make this video, to want to talk about this, because as I said already multiple times, I think these things, having hobbies and being an interesting person that is interested in learning, in knowing how the world around us works and how they can affect it, is a big deal. So I don't know, what's the conclusion of this video? If you don't have hobbies, then get some ASAP. Like learn about what you like first of all. If
Mhm. Learning, I think that's the main point. Is just learn, explore, special explore, especially if you don't have something that's stuck to you, that has stuck to you. I don't know what's the word. Mm, because like you are what you do. If you don't know what you're doing, maybe it will affect if how would you know yourself? Like you've never had a hobby. In some ways, you do not know yourself. Like what are your wants, dislikes, likes and dislikes? Like are you the type of person that works with your uh cognition, or are you a person who likes to, you know, talk a lot or create a speech, maybe you're just the type of guy who likes to draw. You know, if you don't know that, that's and and you probably just like go to work, then watch video. I don't know if that's fulfilling. Like this meal, my God, I finished the rice. I still have one chicken and half of an egg. I'm gonna get more.
Don't know what you like, then try things out, fail at them. It's normal.
True.
Like failure is necessary in order for growth. Yeah, if you do have them, great. All is good, and try to keep it that way and apply knowledge from other areas of your life also to your hobby and vice versa. And we're all gonna be a better collective of people as a result. So please, let's all do that. And yeah, I think that's what I wanted to say with this video. So yeah, return to YouTube has been great. So more
Welcome back.
videos on the way. Maybe tomorrow, maybe in a year. I don't know how. There's no like repeating pattern to this channel. But hey, I'm living my life, seeing how it goes, and this channel is a reflection. So yeah, see y'all in the next one.